All right, I thought I'd go ahead and kick off this video with a craze that I've seen sweeping all across YouTube, and that is ranking fast food. I don't know why this is a thing, but I'm about it. So as you can see by my physique, I am a bit of an expert on this topic. You don't get this without eating a lot of fast food. So let's go ahead and kick it off. First, the question mark tier. This is all the stuff that I've never tried before. Checkers, AW, Whataburger, Zaby sounds like a disease. But without further ado, let's just go down the line. And the two I'm gonna save for last are probably the big ones. McDonald's, and where is the fat Asian gonna rank Panda Express? All right, let's kick it off with Arby's. I'm gonna put it A tier. I like a lot of stuff on the menu. Jack in the Box, actually, I think food-wise, it's A tier. But I'm gonna put it in B tier just because every time I go inside a Jack in the Box, it's just really depressing. Just the people that eat there just look really depressed. Burger King, you know what? I'll put in B. Like Jack in the Box food is better, but Burger King, there's less depressing people there. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A A tier. Spicy chicken sandwich, absolutely delicious. Customer service, unrivaled. No one's ever unhappy at a Chick-fil-A. But somewhat limited menu, and they happen to hate the gays. And I love me the gays. So I can't quite put it at S tier. Chipotle is solid B. Cinnabon is delicious. Like if we're just going based off of taste, it'd probably be like A or S rank, but you feel like an absolute piece of dog shit after you eat it. Ooh, and here's the big battle. Five Guys versus In-N-Out. Five Guys, I'm gonna put B rank. I think their fries, S tier, but their burgers are just whatever. In-N-Out, I'm from California, S tier. A lot of slander online about In-N-Outs being overrated. All you f***ers are wrong. If you don't think In-N-Out deserves S tier, you have a gutter palate. Next up, KFC. KFC used to be really good, but now I'm probably gonna put it in F tier. I actually heard that KFC across the pond is amazing in both the UK and Asia. It's all really clean, it's all really nice, but KFC in America feels like you're eating inside of a dumpster. Krispy Kreme I'm putting it right next to Cinnabon. Popeyes is delicious. Fun fact, when I was broke in LA one time, me and my cousin had Thanksgiving dinner at a Popeyes. Subway, F tier. Bread tastes like cardboard. Taco Bell, easy, S-class. Might be number one overall. Yeah, I'm even gonna put it over my beloved In-N-Out. These crazy motherfuckers introduced a Doritos Loco Taco. That is a traditional supreme hard shell taco, but the shell is made completely out of Doritos. If that isn't f***ing S tier, I don't know what is. Goddamn, it's number one. I'm putting it ahead of In-N-Out. And then the final two, I am going to go McDonald's second. McDonald's easy S tier. Literally everything on their menu is solid. There's something for everyone. And then the piece de resistance, Panda Express. Do I put it top rank? No. A rank? No. B rank, surely. No. This pains me to do it, boys, but the number one Chinese chain, I gotta put in C rank. There's nothing necessarily wrong with Panda Express. It's just like, it's fine. And I don't think you'd find a Chinaman who would actually slander the name of Panda Express. It's solid. Orange chicken, fire. So this is my final rankings. S tier, Taco Bell number one, McDonald's number two, In-N-Out number three, coming in number four, Chick-fil-A, with KFC and Subway being bottom tier. But you guys go ahead, vote up in the iThings, which fast food joint do you think is top tier? And let me know in the comments down below. You rank these. Tell me how wrong I am. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. But now let's start the show. Ni hao, you bunch of weirdos, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Channel Ruins Everything career mode. And yes, if you guys are a little bit butthurt about my rankings of fast food, well, tough titty. Posted my tier listing on Twitter, and a lot of people did not agree with it, but it's okay, I'll allow you guys to be wrong because I love you. I don't know if you notice, I'm not very confident about a lot of things. Not the tallest guy in the world, not the best looking, but when it comes to my taste buds, the Chinese refer to me as Shen Shu, which translates to the God tongue. So if you want to argue with me about my tier listing, just know that you're wrong. And when talking about fast food, I think it's a natural transition that we move into Fat Asian Fat Watch. Yes, 2 weeks ago, I lost 1 pound. Last week, I lost half a pound. And this week, I gained a pound. And yeah, eating a giant hot lick sandwich and passing out till 8 p.m. probably didn't help, but I was feeling good about myself, man. I've lost 17 pounds. Also, follow me on Twitter, @BeMonus. And well, you guys know the rules. If I lose a pound, then I get to gain +2 in all my stats. But if I gain a pound, then it's a -2 in all my stats. So as you can see, boom shakalaka, from where we started, I'm still down half a pound. So you're gonna see a lot of +1s, and then the +2s and the +4s, those are just natural growth. Also, there was a petition from Fangto Rangid to give me the number 69. And if you think that I'm gonna do something as immature and as a dead meme of a joke as give myself the 69, Then you goddamn right. 69, it's done. I am not above grade school humor. And then the MVP voting, it was actually relatively close, but Bang Wang eked it out over Quan Punch Man, which means he gets 2 perks. I can either give him +5 or I can give him traits. And since he has pretty much every goalkeeper trait underneath the sun, I thought we'd go ahead and start boosting up his non-goalkeeping stats. So I give him +5 in reactions and +5 in jump. And as you can see, we have made it all the way to the halfway point of the season, January 1st of 2022. Checking in on our position in the league, it's a respectable 8th place, right behind Burnley and only 1 point behind Manchester City, who, let's be honest, in this career mode is our bitch. Honestly, we're exceeding expectations because all I wanted to do was finish mid-table. And in this episode, we are going to make it all the way to the end of the season, finish off our first season in the Premier League, do a little bit of squad report, go over the MVP of the season, maybe make a cup run or 2, because we are in Europa as well. But the reason why we're going to be rushing past all of this is because this summer, even though it's not listed here, is 2022, which means there's gonna be a World Cup next episode, baby. So get your fucking tits out, because it's gonna be spicy. And if you are hyped for the World Cup next episode, take your hard right nipple, smush it in the like button right now. And without further ado, let's get into the second half highlights. All right, boys, we are back at it again. Obviously, we're gonna be focusing more on the cup runs, as you know, our team is not good enough to really push for even a top 4 finish in the Premier League. So starting up against Real Sociedad, Quan Punch Man turns, shoots, fires, gets a little bit closer. Maybe questionable penalty call there, but nay. Look at this, deft little touch, moves across, cannot get closed down. And that is why you want a 4'11" motherfucker on your team. Look at the notorious one getting a goal early and often and cutting the defense apart, tearing them apart, Lisa. Well done from Hummin Son. And even the fatty gets involved. And I was like, I have 51 finishing. Why did this happen? A massive deflection made me look a lot better than I am. But you know what? I'll take it. FA Cup, Manchester United, the big boys at Old Trafford. Lingard doing a little bit of ticky, a little bit of talkie, and yeah, not my best work, man. Once the computer starts doing that LT-RT, I don't know what to do. I honestly have no idea what to do because their movements are so erratic. And then Marcus Rashford slips inside once again. Deft little layoff here. Good block off. Second good block off, and then not the best from Bastoni. Papa walks up, does a stupid little trot, and then just puts in the perfect penalty. Nothing I could do there. I saw him looking right. I couldn't even react. No, don't dab! No, Pog! Don't you dare dab on me. Ultimate humiliation. Down 2-0 though. We come back, we storm in. King and Lee! Look at this! The first goal ever scored by that goddamn Korean. But well in, but still too far gone. Yao Felix now over at Manchester United made it 3-1, and we are actually knocked out of the FA Cup, but no time to spare because the Caribou Cup final was also up against Manchester United in the effing snow. So we gotta get into this one, and look at this. 7 minutes in, torn apart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Marcus Rashford has our number. He's the bully. He's our daddy. Damn you. Damn you, daddy. Why do you have to be so mean? And then we're coming back here, down the line. Great positioning. Look at Hungman Son with the cheekiest of headers. David De Gea continues his horrible form that he has in real life. And a little bit of fortuitous bounce in there. And as you can see, 1-1. Gonna go into pens. We're up 3-1. If Bang Wang can save this right here up against the meme meister himself, the dancing. I was so confused, like why isn't the crowd reacting? But it's all good. We're gonna shush them for knocking us out of the FA Cup. Bring all the boys together. And you know what we're gonna do? Get a Quan Punch Man. Suck it, Lingard! China, #1 in the Caribou Cup. And I lift it up for the squad. But you know what? Let's not linger too long. It's the Caribou Cup, okay? Let's not make a big deal out of it. I like the silverware, but let's continue on now. Back in Europa. A little bit of moving around here. Goes down the line. This has just been our bread and butter. Overlap, the fullback overlap, the winger, sending across to the back post. And then, you know, sometimes we can play a little bit pretty too. Lovely layout there on display on Quan Punch Man getting onto the board. We move on from center on to Braga. Let's get it in, boys. Early days, Look at this. We give up a little bit of a sloppy foul there from Money, who has not had the best of season, let me tell you. And this happens off of the woodwork. We cannot react. Once again, Money in a spot to do something, cannot clear. And that leaves Braga to go ahead and get it on. But then right off a kickoff, we got that butt kickoff boost. Quan Punch Man turns fire from distance. He's got one every episode. The ball is a weapon, an absolute weapon. Fires it and just nukes it into the back of the net. I love that bald-headed bastard. And then look at this. Augie tries to get there, but fantastic finish. Jesus Christ. In heaven. Look at this, man. I am knocked down. First time. Kung Fu kicks it into the side netting, man. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Bangwayne reaches out, but cannot get there, just out of the outreach of his fingertips as they have the 2-1 lead. And look at this defense, and it still falls to us, and then it's off of the crossbar. God hated us on this Days of Days. And then Chezia is through. What's he gonna do? He stops, he gets it a Quan Punch Man, it goes across, and we tie it all up. And this is only the 36th minute. A madness of a game into the mid. Kangen. Now that's the Kangen that I know. The Kangen who cannot hit the broadside of a barn. Well done. Well done, my South Korean friend. No. But then Chezia coming through. Look at the pace. Justin, that poor fullback who's just left lunging, just trying anything. And beautiful cut across the goal. We take a 3-1 lead into the second leg. But then more shenanigans. I swear, Braga is the luckiest. Look at how many defensive stops we made there. And it still somehow finds its way into the back of the net in the 5th minute. Bangwayne blocks it off. We had another defender block it off. And once again, Money, not quite being tall enough to deal with those tall balls. Beautiful patience, beautiful layoff. And then, second goal. The notorious one getting in. I'm telling you right now, a little bit of spoiler alert, but the notorious one, look at him. Just run away, all giggly. But he has been a sneaky peek for this year's MVP. But now we're into the semis, up against AS Roma. By far, we've had a pretty easy run of this, but Roma was definitely our hardest opponent. And then on the overlap, once again, Money, the 5'10" center back. He's up to an 80, but he just does not. He's just coming up a little bit short. And as an Asian man, you never want to hear that you're coming up a little bit short. I can tell from personal experience, it is not fun. It is not the best time in the world. Then look at this. Beautiful play. Off of the kickoff. Quan Punch Man again! Instant response from the boys, and that's exactly what you want. And this is what this team is built around. Pace, and lightning counterattacks into the middle. Hungmin's son misses a complete sitter. What is going on with my South Korean brothers? Are you not eating enough kimchi? What is wrong? How can I help you? And that's not going to help you at all. Let me tell you a thing or two. They were absolutely rinsing us in this game. We could not keep up. I could not play defense on them. It's that LTRT. And they were high pressing us. I was giving up the ball all the time. But then putting a late substitution to Wonton Wangohimovic. A turn of pace. He stopped. Cuts to the inside to who else? Quan Punch Man. Look at this. Excellent footwork from Wonton Wangohimovic, using all 6'5" of his frame to go ahead and lay that off to Quan Punch Man, bringing that a tied 2-2 into the second leg. Once again, more pace. Alphonso Davies, what is he going to do? Cuts to the inside, turns it around, lays it off. A double layoff! Cheekiness! And there he is on the left side. Up to an 83, might I add. Perfect position. Karius, what are you doing? Completely out of position. The ex-Liverpool man. What are you doing? Give that man a map, as Chris Mood would like to say. But then, late in the match, oh, we're trying to chase down Shervy. He's getting in. We're going to cut across. Great save from Bangwayne in a crucial situation. Can we hold on to this 1-goal lead in the 90th minute? Chong, he's going to cut inside, 2 defenders on him. Lays it off to who else? The brace for a Quan Punch Man sees us through to the Europa League. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a brace. I forgot that notorious. All Asians look alike. It happens. It happens, boys. But now we're in the Europa League final up against Borussia Mönchengladbach. One game, winner take all. And of course, before the match, I manually put in all their best players. I wanted to play the best. And look at who's at the left wing. Dennis the Menace. You guys remember him from the first season? He is back. Could that haunt us in this match? Mönchengladbach. First one's on the attack. Oh, that was not our captain's best work there. I will say that. Wang Gang Jr. gives up a silly, and I don't think he did this intentionally. He's so thick that it's hard to get around him, ref. You got to account for the thickness. And then he steps up. What a save! That's my boy, Bang Wang. I guessed right. I saw him peeking a little bit to the left side. I read him like a book. And then Money Money doing something good. Sparking it is a little bit aggressive and starts up the counterattack. Lightning falls. Fortuitously to One Punch Man. Look at this. Off of the volley. First to react and then arrows at top net. Another one for One Punch Man, whose form has been absolutely scorching. Jan Summer, sit down, my son. Not your fault. You're just beaten by the better man. And then Dennis the Menace. Look at this. Could have easily taken him out. Maybe another penalty. Skips past one, skips past two. 45th minute, no cheese. Let me tell you, Borussia Mönchengladbach were giving me every single bit of the business. Over the top, through the middle. Look at this. Lubu has to chase him out. He does get to Lukaku. And we're just the way I thought we had conceded another goal. And One Punch Man lays it off across the formation. Wonton, great block off. It was back and forth football. Who was going to blink first? But we make it, boys. The 90th minute. And our first time in Europa, we actually win it. Oh my God. It was a tough match. Mönchengladbach almost had us a couple of times. But the defense ultimately came through. And we're going to be honest, Mönchengladbach is okay. But we had a pretty easy run of it. Like, come on. Like, AS Roma was definitely the hardest guys we were going. But let's go ahead. Celebrate it. China picks up its biggest trophy to date, Europa. Which means next year, we are guaranteed it, boys. We are going to be in the Champions League. So go ahead and get hyped for that. All right, so we ended off the year in pretty nice fashion. I did not think we would actually win the Europa League, but honestly, along the way, we had one of the easiest paths I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know where Sion is from. The only team that really posed a threat to us is probably AS Roma, who put up a good fight. As for where we finished in the Premier League, we did make top 8, as you can see. Spurs actually win it. Golf clap. Manchester United coming in second. Everton a little bit frisky over here in third place, and Chelsea make up the top 4. We were actually in 9th place, right behind Arsenal by 1 point. We had 17 wins, 7 draws, and 14 losses. We actually had more wins than Liverpool. But as most of the regular season was sim, this is probably where we predicted we would finish. But I mean, next year, looking at our squad, I think we could challenge easily for top 4. I don't think we'll win the league, but everyone on the side is an 80. We got 2 87s in Heung-min Son, and then our keeper, Bang Wang, and then we got the Salworth and Emmerich Laporte coming in at 88. So one more year season, I think we could definitely be title contenders and at least make a decent run in the Champions. And since it's the end of the season, we'll do a very quick squad review for the important players. Starting out with Bang Wang, grew by +6 this season. We were just trading the hell up. Plus, I think he's won 2 MVPs, which boosted up his stat ratings immensely. But not to be outdone, Hagao the Shrimp Dumpling coming through with +11. He's all the way up to an 82. We were also training him for most of the season. Wang Gang Jr. grew by +3. He's up to an 85. Bastoni grew by +2, up to a 77. Money Money grew by +3, although he did let us down a number of times there because of his lack of height at 5'10". So there will be a battle between him and this man over here, Chong Li, who grew by +15. If you guys don't remember, this guy had the potential to be special, and we've been training him since day 1 of this season in his defensive stats. And the big thing about him is he's 6'2", so he's not going to lose those aerial battles that Money Money did. Augie Wang grew by +4. I myself grew by +6 up to a very respectable 81. Could have been 83, but I gained a pound this week. Dick Dong grew by +5 to 72. Lubu got up to a 79. Finale got up to an 81. The Notorious One got up to 83. Pereira stayed at an 82. I think this is max potential. Alfonso Davies grew by +2 to 83. One Punch Man grew by +7 this year, up to an 85. Kane Lee got up to an 81, but still can't find the broadside of a barn when he shoots. Jude. Ti Chong grew by +2. Chezia got up to an 86. Kimchi the God stayed at 87. And Wonton Wangahibich grew by +3. And Orange Tang grew by +5 to a respectable 8. As for the MVPs, I think there are 4 players in contention. First off, Kimchi the God, 17 goals, 12 assists. And then if we're just going off of our Europa League, I'd have to give it to Quan Punch Man. 18 goals and 12 assists from the cam position. Absolute weapon from anywhere on the pitch. And then, very sneaky, our top goal scorer this year is actually the notorious one, the 4'11" assassin. Got 23 goals and 10 assists, doing most of his damage in the Premier League. So I guess he's a sim god. And then Andres Pereira from his center mid position came in with 7 goals and 17 assists. So go ahead, vote up in the eye thingies, but I think personally it should be Quan Punch Man. And as for the Italians to nationalize, I don't know. I mean, Tonali would probably make the most sense out of the bunch. And I mean, Bastoni would be nice just for more center back depth, and he's not too high rated. And then Chizia, I'm gonna be honest, I just never really liked him. I never really used him all that much. Only scored 4 goals and had 1 assist all season. So you guys can go ahead and vote up in the eye things on who nationalized there. But now, boys, we turn our focus away from Guangzhou and switch it over to China. As I said before, boom shakalaka, we head into June, and this is our group, boys. We got defending World Cup champions, France, and then the previous host, Russia, and then South Africa. So it's not a group that we could win, but we could beat Russia and South Africa. Like, this is an escapable group. And as you can see, our Chinese starting roster, pretty much exactly the same starting roster that we've had all year. So our team chemistry gonna be on point. But that is what you guys have to look forward to in the next one. China is headed to the World Cup in 2022. Now you are hyped. Remember to smash your double like button right now. And thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, man. All you guys' support, both financially and with a bunch of like brilliant ideas on how to name these guys and the storylines you guys are giving me. I cannot say thank you to everyone. And I say it all the time, but I don't say it enough. I'm nothing without you guys. So thank you guys so much. If you want to get all caught up on the series, go ahead and click over here. And I've also started a brand new series where I do a tournament of positions to find out which position in FIFA 19 is the strongest of all. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it from me, the Fat Asian. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, guys. Joy Game.